Hey happy homemakers, welcome back. As you can see, my house was a complete disaster today. We had some guests over for dinner last night, which the night was really fun, but we did stay up late and I was just too tired to do any cleaning last night. But that's okay because that means this video is going to be packed with some extreme cleaning motivation for you guys. If you enjoy watching this kind of video, would you please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell? On my channel, I'm all about joyful motherhood, natural living, and an orderly and peaceful home, and I'd love to have you join my YouTube family. Also, please leave me a comment down below letting me know where you're from. I love to get to know my subscribers a little bit better. If you've been around here for a while, I would love to know what kind of holiday videos you guys are looking forward to most from me. I'm just kind of lost at what kind of holiday videos to do. Please leave me a comment down below. After that, I took a quick break to grab a glass of water. When I'm busy, I often forget, but I know it's super important to your health and I'm trying to get better at it. I know it's really key for healthy skin to drink a ton of water as well. And something that I have become really interested in after doing quite a bit of research is drinking alkaline water. This water ionizer was sent to me by AlkaDrops, which a huge thank you to them for sponsoring this video. But what it does is raises the pH levels in your water. And then of course it treats the tap water with minerals and electrical current on a molecular level to alkalize the water, which is supposed to be really good for your health, boost energy, and because it has strong antioxidant properties, it prevents free radical damage, which means that it can fight disease and aging. And alkaline water will hydrate your body more quickly than regular water will. Initially, I was really intrigued by the health benefits from alkaline water, but now I'm super excited about the other uses of the water ionizer. First of all, it acts like a water filter, so you can just purify your tap water. That's the water that you would want to give to your kids, and I like that because I can give them just room temperature water. I like my water really cold, so I do keep a pitcher in the fridge to drink, but I don't want the kids to have anything that cold for their little systems, so I like being able to control the temperature with the tap. So in addition to having the option to either purify or alkalize the water, you can also choose to lower the pH level and make your water more acidic. And the first level of acidity is called a beauty water, which acts as a toner for your skin. Our skin is naturally slightly acidic, so it just soaks it up like a sponge, but also the more acidic water is, the more antibacterial it is. So because of that, it's really great to help fight acne. And then the greater level of acidic water works as a disinfectant. So you can actually keep it in a little bottle as a sanitizer for your hands. I'm never gonna have to buy sanitizer again. You can spray it on the countertops and you can also squirt it on the floor as you're mopping to disinfect instead of using Lysol or Pine Sol or something like that. Because it acts as a disinfectant and an antibacterial and kills 99.9% of germs. You can also use the acidic water as an antibacterial wash for fruits and vegetables, which I think is awesome as well. Anyway, so I'm really excited about all those different uses, and I will have a link to the AlkaDrops water ionizer down in the description box below, as well as that pitcher that you can keep in your fridges. So the water ionizer itself is relatively easy to install. All you do is plug the power cord in the back of the machine. And then install the two hoses, one to the in and one to the out ports. To install it, you're just going to take a pair of pliers and squeeze the metal ring together so that it opens up wider. Slip the hose through the metal ring onto the in port. Move the metal ring up towards the end of the port and secure it with the pliers. So going to attach the stainless steel outlet by screwing it onto the top. It's made of stainless steel so that it will never rust. The adapter connects to the most common types of faucets. It comes with a couple different adapters for installation. All you do is remove the outlet of the tap and fasten on the adapter. Mine is a little bit different, so I just bought an adapter from a local home improvement store for only $6. After that, you're just going to screw on the adapter and attach the hoses. And the out hose goes on the top port and the in hose goes on the bottom port. To install it to the faucet area, you're going to take the hose and put it on one of the ports. And while holding it there, you're going to screw down the metal adapter until it is fastened securely. There's a lever on the right hand side which allows you to either use the faucet like normal, or you just lift the lever and it will redirect the water to go through the water purifier machine. The water purifier machine has an 8-inch LCD display for presenting more information. It's a built-in filter water system with a self-cleaning function, and it's capable of producing 6 kinds of healthy water, 3 levels of alkaline water, 2 levels of acidic water, and then the purified water, which is non-ionic as well. To assemble the water filter pitcher, all you do is take the filter and run it under water for 2 minutes. After that, you can just put it into the pitcher and start filling it with water. And it will filter fresh alkaline water in seconds, eliminating free radicals and toxins. And it can also be placed in the refrigerator. And if you would, please give this video a thumbs up. That just really encourages me as a creator, and I know what kind of content you guys want to watch, but also it makes my video get recommended in the YouTube algorithm better. And if YouTube recommends my videos, my channel does so much better and I can continue making them for you. So please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. I know that a lot of you guys hit it every single video, and I really appreciate it when you do. So as you can see, my sink was just piled so high with dishes because, like I said, we were up late and I was too tired to do any of them, so I basically just cleared the table and went to bed. I did not do any cleaning. So in the morning I did have to unload the dishwasher and then completely reload it, but I still had a sink full of dishes. That is how many dishes we went through. We had our friends Max and Tabitha over for dinner, and then my sister and her husband and their kids, and it was just so much fun. And if you watched my previous video, you'll know that I made ribs. I actually filmed that one yesterday, but the ribs turned out great. Everyone really loved them, and there were just enough. You remember how high my pile of ribs were that I made? We only ended up with like 4 left over, so I think that means that they were really good, and I'm really glad I made as many as I did. After I finished loading the dishwasher, I just threw in a dishwasher detergent pod and then rinsed out the sinks, and there were so many dishes left over where normally I might wash the rest by hand, but I had enough for a full nother load in the dishwasher, so I just rinsed out the sinks, scrubbed them out a bit, and then piled them all back in the sink. I forgot that I left out the pans that I cooked the ribs on, so I actually put those on the other cupboard near the sink and filled them with water so they could soak, because they were really, like, food was just really dried on there. After I wiped down the counters, I went ahead and wiped down the table. We put in the extra leaf so that we could see everyone at our table. And usually I like to have it out so that the table fits a little bit better in the center of the room. So I just quickly took it out and put it back in storage. It is really nice to have a table that does this, by the way. I'm so happy that we can have up to 8 people around our table. Just in case anyone notices, there are 6 chairs to this table. They are just being in use in the other room. After that, I just went to gather up all our recycling that just kind of got pushed in the corner out of sight, and there was quite a bit of it. Also, Marcus's booster seat and Chloe's were hidden back there when we had guests over because they had ate at the little kids' table. So I just took out the recycling and then put the booster seats back in place. And I don't know why sometimes my camera decides to go out of focus, but it does, and I'm sorry about it. And then I drank alkaline water from my water bottle. After I was finished in the kitchen, I just went into my bedroom to make the bed and also clean up in there. Whenever I'm super busy, I just don't end up putting clothes away or pillows away or hanging things up, and my room just gets super cluttered. But of all the spaces in my house, I really love having a tidy room to go to sleep in. Sometimes I'll even make the bed if it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, because for me there's just something peaceful about getting into a made bed at night. And even my bedroom, I really like to come into a clean room at night because it's just so peaceful and inviting. It doesn't happen all the time, but it is something that I try to do every day. After that, I just put the duvet cover back on our big comforter. I had just washed it. And you guys may remember that I put it on my bed in my fall cleaning routine where I switch out for like heavier blankets for fall and winter. But my husband and I decided that it was just too hot. And since we have kids now and we do tend to have the heater up for them, it's just way too hot for us. So I switched it back out to our thin quilt and we are enjoying it a lot more. Anyway, so I just folded it up and tied it up as small as I could and then stuck it in a garbage bag, which is my fancy storage solution. There were a lot of clothes laying out. I've actually have a couple dresses right there that I'm folding up because they need to be ironed. I got them recently because I need a dress for a wedding and I just haven't bought any dresses for a really long time, and what I have I just felt like either wasn't fancy enough or just not really my style anymore. So I did get a couple new ones and I think at least one of them is going to work for the wedding. Anyways, after that, I just folded up several of Daniel's clothes and then just decluttered some packages that I had just gotten. My dresser December was super cluttery, but some of it is some skincare I've been testing out and actually liking. I'm very excited to share it with you guys later on, but also just a lot of work stuff. My planner, my cameras, I've just been really busy, and then having to prep for dinner, I just, you know, things just got a little out of control, but it's okay because we're cleaning it up today. If you guys have been watching my videos for any length of time, you know that as soon as I'm done cleaning, I love to light a candle, especially when the kids are napping, which they were today. FYI, that's why the kids aren't in this video yet. But I just love how cozy and inviting it is to have a candle lit. The only thing is I am very sensitive to fragrances, so I love using candles that are fragranced with essential oils. This is also really good for your health because fragrances are so bad for you. I was shocked when I started doing research on this, but I'm happy to find that essential oils can really make the room smell nice, and I can still enjoy the nice glow of a candle. After that, the kids woke up from their naps and they were ready to just play and just so happy. I love it when they wake up from their naps. Marky is always super happy and playful, and Chloe is always super snuggly and sweet, and I just love it so much. So even though they were gonna play, I just kind of wanted to get the toy situation under control. So while they were out there, I just put like the huge mess of toys away and left a few out for them to play with. Sometimes I get in the zone cleaning and I forget that my kids are there, but the most important thing is to enjoy them. And so I'm trying to be more mindful these days, and if Chloe brings me a book or a toy while I'm trying to get something done, it is just more important to read her the book or play with the toy and not just ignore her. So I'm trying to be really mindful and pay attention when she comes to me, because she always just wants to be with me, whatever I'm doing and wherever I am, and I know that's not going to last forever. So I'm just trying to mindfully soak that up right now. After the toys were picked up, I went to clean some stickers off our hearth. The kids played with them with their cousin last night, and they just stuck them everywhere throughout the house, which they were a little bit hard to get up off the hearth. But they did come up. It just took a little while, and as I was doing it, Marcus and Chloe noticed it, and I think they considered it like a work of art for them, because they were kind of upset that I was pulling the stickers off and they wanted me to stop, but I did leave one for them. I have such a love-hate relationship with 3 toys: stickers, Play-Doh, and dynamic sand. They're great. I love them because they keep the kids entertained for a long time. That's great. But I hate them because almost the same amount of time that they played with them, it takes me to clean up. So I love and appreciate them, but they're not so great at the same time. After that, I just went through organizing the books because this area can look pretty messy quickly since there is nothing like with the toys, they're kind of hidden in the baskets, but with the books, they're just kind of there, you know what I mean? And Coco likes them best if they look nice because then she can go and pull them all out again. Cleaning up, I did put anything that was out of place on the top by the TV right there, and then at the end I put all of that stuff away. After that, it was time to unload the dishwasher again and put in the next load of dishes, and you may notice that it's already dark outside. It's because it's daylight savings time, and it was only like, I want to say it was like 4 because the kids had just woken up. I don't know if I like daylight savings time for that reason. I just feel like the day is over. What do you guys think? Do you like daylight savings time or do you hate it? Let me know in the comments down below. We are also still trying to recover from it. It's kind of rough with little kids. While I was doing dishes, Daniel came home from work and played with the kids while I finished. Someone asked me the other day if my dishwasher can wash everything when I pack it so full like I do, and most of the time, yes. Sometimes there are some things that need to be put back in, but I like to say that my dishwasher is really good because it's like 20 years old and they don't make things like they used to. I washed the larger pans that had like the barbecue sauce all stuck on them and everything that I had left to soak, and also my cast iron pan. And finally, I remembered to put on an apron because I was afraid that they would splatter up onto my white sweater, and I was right, they did. But I remembered to put on an apron before that happened. While I was working, Marcus came in and started tugging on my apron strings, and it was just so sweet. I love it when he's playful like that. I didn't notice he was using his mouth to do that. That's funny. Also, the kids were having tons of fun playing with Grandma's glasses. They didn't wear them for very long though. After I was done washing the dishes by hand, I just let them air dry on the counter and then rinsed out the sinks. And it was so nice to have an empty sink once again. And the whole house was nice and clean and just felt so peaceful and cozy. And I just really loved that feeling. The only problem was it was time to start dinner, but I didn't want to dirty up my newly clean house. So the family and I actually went to a family fun center nearby to eat dinner and play games and stuff. The kids had so much fun. Anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please let me know by giving it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to check out the water ionizer. I will have that link down below. I hope you got some great cleaning motivations from this video and that you guys have a very wonderful evening, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.